Hey everybody, today is May 10th and today we're going to talk about the price of Ether or Ethereum. And right now we're seeing a nice breakout to all-time highs, and this is something we talked about, right? In previous videos, I've been expecting $5,000 Ether very soon, and just 6 days ago we broke 3,000. So incredible rally right now. So I want to talk about whether this thing can continue higher and actually break my price target of $5,000, or whether we're going to experience a correction soon, and whether this might be going up a little too quickly, right? Before we begin, please read the disclaimer, and you can pause this video as you read it. Okay, so Ether has been doing very well. In our previous videos, we talked about how Ether tends to respect these Fibonacci lines and also our moving averages, right? You can see right here, Ether tends to have resistance when we hit these Fibonacci areas over here, of course over here, and most recently over here and over here. Now, when we do end up holding or breaking through resistance and we come down, we tend to test these resistance level. And when we hold these resistance or support, we hold these levels, they flip from resistance into support, which is very bullish. And that's when we see these nice breakouts, right? For example, when we hit resistance, we came down here to retest. When we popped our head up over here, came down, we tested this Fibonacci resistance level, flipped it to support, and had this huge breakout higher, right? Another example is over here. When the price of Ether came up, resistance over here came up, came down again, tested it, turned it into support, and then push up higher, right? Same thing over here. Resistance, flip to support, push up higher. And over here, came down, turned this resistance, came up, pushed down, retested, flipped to support, and then basically went up higher, right? And also our moving averages, as you can see most recently, the last two times we retested it was in late February and in late March. Here we came down, retested it, held support, and continued higher, right? And over here, came down, hit resistance, came down 2 times, held as support, and pushed up higher. And over here we had a small resistance, but we basically just pushed up higher. So I do think that Ether, even though it's having this great run right now, it's starting to sort of get ahead of itself, especially considering that Bitcoin has not really it's been basically going sideways for a while and hasn't made new all-time highs. It hasn't broken out. It's been finding it hard to break above this Fibonacci resistance level that Ether basically just blew through, right? But the fact is that over here, you see how we tested this Fibonacci resistance for like 2 days before breaking through. I don't think that's enough time to test that level. So even though I'm not saying that we're necessarily going to come down below, but I do think that if Ether does make a big move up to 5,000, which is basically this next resistance Fibonacci level, I do think that we might see a sharp turn down, right? And maybe Ether might move sideways within this Fibonacci channel before breaking up higher. But I do think that this area might hold as strong support. So that is my short-term analysis for Ether, is that I think that although things are looking very good, very bullish, we want to see Bitcoin move as well. Because if Ether is just moving by itself and Bitcoin doesn't move, eventually, I said this in my Bitcoin video, Ether tends to lead in the short term, right? Ether tends to be the stronger of the two when we're comparing Ether and Bitcoin, right? Like when Bitcoin has corrections, it tends to correct longer, and the price action tends to move up a lot slower. But with Ether, when Ether corrects, the corrections tend to be more shallow, and Ether has basically just been outperforming Bitcoin in the past year. But we want to see Bitcoin also break out. Otherwise, we're starting to move pretty far away from these moving averages, and we know that the price likes to come down and test these moving averages once in a while, right? So I think that unless we see Bitcoin break out soon, I could see Ether maybe make one last move up before coming down pretty hard. So just something to keep in mind. This has been an incredible move since we broke out from this Fibonacci support area. We're basically up nearly 100%, right? But like I said, when easy money starts to happen, that's when you want to be careful, right? I don't think we tested this Fibonacci support enough, so maybe we come up, just reach below 5,000 and then plunge, and hopefully we hold this level as support. That's where I'm thinking, especially if Bitcoin doesn't break out. But if Bitcoin breaks out, I think that we can see a huge move up to 5,000. because that seems to be a strong level that everybody is looking for. But like I said, 5,000 is around this Fibonacci resistance level, so we might see some resistance as we approach this level. But overall, of course, long-term trend, I am very bullish on Ether as it continues to go up higher and find stronger price action than Bitcoin, which has basically been going sideways for a while. So yeah, that is my analysis for Ether, and I do expect, of course, us to hit not only 5,000 but 10,000 and beyond for the remainder of the year for Ether or Ethereum. So the question is like, what is the journey to get to that level, right? Of course, you want to be careful because it doesn't just go straight up. There are times where it goes sideways, and it can have these pretty sudden, sharp corrections, right? Like over here, over here, over here, over here, over here. So just be careful. People are very happy that this is going up, but like I said, this has been a nearly 100% move up, and as we approach this level, I do expect some resistance. So something to keep in mind. Overall, I am feeling very bullish on Ether, and I'll definitely update everybody as the price action develops going forward. Thank you for watching this video. If you found it helpful, useful, or informative, please like this video, leave a comment below, and subscribe for updates. Appreciate your support. Thanks again, and have a great day.